Those who just met me, they know I'm a big crybaby. I've been crying. I cry all the time. But it's because that's what I do when God touches my heart. But I thank God for giving me this opportunity, and I consider it to be an opportunity and something that I shouldn't take lightly. Like I said, I'm not playing. And I thank God for the angel of this house, Pastor Suggs. I thank God for this man. I barely met him, but just from the first time I met him, I just felt the warmth, and I knew that he was a real man of God. And I knew that I was in the right place when I came here. I said, I want to be here in the watch care. But to be honest, in the first service, when I saw how the Spirit of the Lord was in his house, I knew I was in the right place. I thank God for my first lady, Missionary Suggs. I thank God for Mother McClendon, our church mother, and for all the church mothers, all the elders, all the other ministers, the deacons, and all the laity of the church. I thank you. I thank you, and I solicit your prayers. Now, I came before you tonight, and the first thing I have to say is, no matter what, I just want you to know that I love Jesus with all my heart. I want to tell you a little story about me before I start. My mother, that's my sister right there. And my mother, after she had my sister, she had 2 miscarriages. And my mother prayed the prayer of Hannah and asked that God to give her a son, and that if he would give her a son, that she would dedicate him back. And I ran for over 40 years, but I finally came home. One day God called me and I heard it, and I thank God that I did hear it. I thank God because it's a blessing just to have the mind to serve God. There were several times that I wanted to come to church. And when I was out there in the world partying and stuff, and it seemed like the days that I planned to come to church, that's when I went out and I had the best party out of all times. The enemy did whatever it was he could to keep me from coming into the house of God. And I know that I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I don't plan on turning back. Some people tell you, don't speak boldly like that, but I have confidence in my God. I heard my pastor say the same thing earlier. I don't plan on turning back. There's nothing back there for me to turn back to. All right. I'm here to speak to you tonight on a matter that warrants our immediate attention. This matter is of such extreme significance that it's denoted by words such as wrestle, war, and even battle, because of the conflictive manner in which it engages our spirit man. I'm here to tell you that God is concerned about his people. He's concerned about each and every last one of us. Even those of us who have yet to come to grips with the fact that we must obey him. He's even concerned about us. In Ezekiel 18:4, it says, God says, behold, all souls are mine. So he has sent his word to enlighten us about the things that we are up against that are not detectable with our natural eye. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 6:12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places. Without question, I'm certain that this subject matter has been expounded on numerous times in numerous ways. However, tonight, my scripture text will be 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3-5, which reads as follows. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. Yes, my subject is entitled, It's Not My Brother, It's My Enemy. From the womb to the tomb, we are subjected to trials and tribulations. We are subjected to all manners of unjust treatment. We are lied on and cheated. We are falsely accused and mistreated. We are reviled, ostracized, and rejected. We, as well as our loved ones, are murdered, raped, robbed, and molested. Quite often, we seek love and find hate. We seek encouragement and find discouragement. We seek peace and find war. We seek compassion and find indifference. We seek acceptance and find rejection. And we often find that because of selfishness and jealousy, there are those amongst us who would much rather see us fail than to succeed.